Hello everyone, I am Rashmi and today I am going to discuss about the binomial probability distribution. Binomial probability distribution is used when we have collected some data for a particular incident or for a particular survey and this data needs some conclusion. Then we can use binomial probability distribution. But we cannot use this probability distribution for any random data set. We have or it has some conditions that should be fulfilled so that we can use the binomial probability distribution. When these conditions are fulfilled, then only we can use binomial probability distribution. So let's see what are the conditions that will be used or that are very necessary to fulfill the binomial probability distribution. So the first question is that the random experiment is consist of n repeated trials. That means that experiment should be conducted for n number of times. N means here it is a finite numbers, but it should be repeated for many times. Then this is the first condition is necessary to use the binomial probability distribution. Now for this distribution we get only two outcomes. Only two outcomes. Second condition is that however or how many times we will repeated the random experiment, it will always give only two outcomes. Then one outcome is defined as success and success will be denoted by P. Then the another outcome will be denoted by failure and failure will be denoted by Q. So the second condition is that first condition it is repeated for n number of trials. Then the second condition is that it will have two outcomes. However or how many times we will conducted the random experiment, it will always give you two outcomes, only two outcomes, not more than two or not less than two. And out of these two outcomes, one outcome will be always denoted by success and success will be denoted by P. So if you see some value which is denoted by P, you will know that value equal to success and failure means, and failure will be denoted by Q. Now what is success and failure? Success means the outcome which is appeared when we conducted the random experiment. Then success means this outcome appeared and failure means this outcome did not appear for that particular time. So we have the second condition is that we will have only two outcomes, and two outcomes, one is denoted by success and another is denoted by failure. Success is denoted by P, then failure is denoted by Q. And the next condition is that the outcomes are independent of each other. Independent of each other means when one outcome occurs, it will not affect the occurrence of the other outcome. That means occurrence of one outcome will not affect the occurrence of the other outcome. So third condition is that outcomes are independent of each other. So if these three conditions are fulfilled, then we can use the binomial probability distribution. We have already assumed that there are n number of trials, okay, and for success we assume that the success is happened for x number of times, or here we will write down success equal to x. That means success is appeared for x number of times. Then we can use binomial probability distribution, and binomial probability distribution is denoted by px, or we can write down ncx p to the power x into q to the power n minus x. Here n is value here n minus x, and here n goes from 0 up to n, and with given condition is that p plus q equal to 1, p is greater than 0 and q is greater than 0. So when these three outcomes are fulfilled, then we can express the binomial distribution, and binomial distribution is denoted by px, and px is the formula, or you can say that the formula is that ncx into ncx means it is the combination value, ncx into p to the power x into q to the power n minus x, and also it should have fulfill this condition p plus q equal to 1, p is greater than 0 and q is greater than 0.